this is a continuation. So x bar equal to the center of gravity of A C1, and x bar for the triangle is 2 by 3 into base. So 2 by 3 into base, base is the W, base is the L by 2, that is the half of the span length, so L by 2. So nothing but these L by, simplify this equation, 2 to cancel, so L by 3. So x bar equal to L by 3, x bar equal to L by 3. So in this x bar equal to L by 3, so using this area of bending moment diagram and this center of gravity, that is x bar, we are going to substitute these values in Morse theorem 1 and Morse theorem 2. So Morse theorem 1 is, by Morse theorem 1 is, by Morse theorem 1 is, so Morse theorem 1 denoted a slope. So slope at A. Why? Because if let assume from B, so here it is slope A at B. So first we assume at A, so that's why slope at I A, slope at A, slope at A. So I is the denominator letter for slope at A. So formula is A by EI. This is the Morse theorem 1 formula, A by EI. Area divided by area of bending moment divided by flexural rigidity, A by EI. So A is already we have a value, that is W L square by 16 into 1 by EI. So that is IA equal to W L square by 16 EI. W L square by 16 EI. This is the formula to find a slope at A. By symmetry, if we have a slope at B, there is a slope at B. The center of gravity is nothing but from left side the sign convention is plus, from right side the sign convention is negative. So the formula at IB equal to, by symmetry there is a negative sign, WL square by 16 EI. Same formula but WL square by 16 EI. For example, the center of gravity of A, C1, C2 from support B, first we can get a slope at B, that is WL square by 16 EI. By symmetrical value IA equal to minus WL square by 16 EI, IA equal to. But here it is, I assume x bar equal to from support A. So first I can get an answer, I can get a formula slope, I can get a slope at A, that is IA equal to A by EI, A by EI. This is the area and this is the flexural rigidity EI. And next to maximum deflection. So already we discussed maximum deflection occurs at C point only, that is C, that is maximum deflection by Morse theorem 2. So Morse theorem 2 represent deflection by Morse theorem 2. So therefore deflection at C, deflection at C is deflection of C in relation to A. So deflection of C is relation to A is nothing but from A nothing but this is the bending moment diagram. First rectangle, this is the A point and C2 point and C1 point. This is the WL by 4 and this is the L by 2. This is the L by 2. So x bar is nothing but from A, this is the x bar, this is the center of gravity, this is the x bar. So x bar is nothing but we can already get a value of x bar, that is the L by 3, that is the L by 3. For the formula of 2 by 3 into baseline. So 2 by 3 into base is L by 2. So 2 by 3 into L by 2 is nothing but, so simplify the equation, L by 3, we can get a x bar equal to L by 3. So deflection at C equal to nothing but the other deflection at C is y, deflection denoted letter y at C is nothing but C equal to the maximum deflection also occurs at C point. So the other letter is denoted for YC equal to Y maximum. So by Morse theorem 2 is denoted a formula is AX bar by EI. This is the deflection formula. So already we have a value of A by EI. Already we have a value of A by EI. A by EI is nothing but WL square by 16 EI. First we can take a positive value, not a negative value. Negative value represents negative deflection. But here it is also a downward deflection. So downward deflection is nothing but a negative sign. Upward deflection is nothing but a positive sign. And A by EI equal to WL square by 16 EI. Already we can get a value of WL square by 16 EI. So this WL square by 16 EI substituted in equation, in this equation, A by E equal to WL square by 16 EI into X bar. So WL square by 16 EI. So X bar is nothing but so this is the X bar. X bar is nothing but L by 3. So L by 3. So we simplify these equation. We can get a W L by L cube by 16 into 3 48 EI. So this is the maximum deflection formula. So maximum deflection is also known as C. Why? Because the maximum deflection occurs at point C. So YEC equal to Y maximum equal to WL cube by 48 EI. So this is the equation. So here it is, if we can get a minus negative sign. So minus sign indicates the deflection is downwards. Why? Because in this hogging position downward deflection occurs. So this downward deflection is nothing but a hogging position. Sign convention is deflection is downwards. So this sagging is nothing but a deflection is upwards. This hogging is nothing but a deflection is downwards. So for the using of two equations, that is slope at A and slope at B and deflection at C, that is the maximum deflection also. For the using two equations, we can find a slope and deflection at any point of the simply supported beam carrying a point load at center. And these two formulas are very, very important for your upcoming problems. So these formulas is please remember and do this derivation quickly and clearly. So if you have any doubts, feel free to call me. And next, this is the WL cube by 48 EI. 48 EI is nothing but flexural rigidity. So this is the YC and Y maximum. This is the IA, WL square by 16 EI. It is the IB. So symmetrical value nothing but we can put a negative sign, WL square by 16 EI. Same, the equation is same, but one is the positive, then another is the negative. So one is the negative, then another is the positive. Okay. So this is the symmetrical values. So this is the today's class. Okay. Thank you.